Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Watchtower! Yes. I already see Mac City is here. Mac is here and he's losing money. What is going on over there, Mac? Good to see you, Mac. Mac. What's good? We got Mac City Entertainment here, ladies and gentlemen. We have the King Reaper is here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have the King Reaper. Who else do we have sitting around? And there, Mac said, Ricky Brown. I was heated watching my boy at Single and Serial late night to help me. Oh man, yo, listen, that crazy football. I don't know who won the pool. I didn't do all the numbers up yet, but you know, I can't wait to see who actually won the damn thing. I won, and I just put my money back into the pool. The pot's $100 this week, so whoever wins, you're getting $100. So hopefully, it's multiple winners, and that you know people can split the pot. But the actual total will be $100 this weekend. Whoa, Blue Glue! He said, "Hey, it's my first time here. What you do? What's good, brother? Good to see you. We let us see new people here. Like and subscribe. We do this every Monday. We do this every Friday. We do this every Sunday. And if there is what we call a gaming emergency, we'll come out and we'll do something like that. But ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the panel first. We have the producer himself. Lavon is here.
Hey everyone.
Lavon, good to see you, Lavon. How was work today, brother? You know, I noticed.
It was fine.
Yeah, well, that's good because Lavon don't come in and like Lavon usually he used to be in Discord all the time. But now he's a working man. He's a working man. Ladies and gentlemen, who else here? Viva Africa. It'd be Mr. Manhattan.
They call me Dr. Manhattan.
And he's here, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful. He's not really throwing spears at you. He's just making them. And last but not least, the troublemaker of all of them, Deuce is here.
Good evening, chat. Good evening, panel. Happy Monday to everybody.
Yes, Monday, bro. Going into work today was cans. Man, it said it was road work ahead, man. We get up with no road work, with nothing. Just want to make me late for no reason. Man. But I did have fun this weekend because I opened up a new Batmobile. It's the 1989 version. It's huge, it's 1/6 scale, and well, I can't wait to do a video on it. So, that being said, Max said, kick those NY Jets back. And yeah, they got smoked. Jets got smoked yesterday. All right, so the way we do things is the way we do things. We're going to start off with that weekend box office, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how that weekend box office look right now. Whoa. Up from last week, you see $72 million. Let's see who was number one. Oh, my God. What are we doing? The Rick is appalled. Ladies and gentlemen, look what was number one. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, man. Number one was Taylor Swift. The official release party of a showgirl. That's our number one movie in America. Oh, man. We are down. I was rooting for one battle after another with Leonardo DiCaprio getting some brown sugar in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So Taylor Swift was number one. She's everywhere. I can't get away from her watching football, but I am glad. Shout out to the NFL for shutting Taylor Swift down for the halftime show. If you aren't aware of that, folks, thank God. Thank God they stopped Taylor Swift from being the Super Bowl halftime show because she was making crazy demands. So they said, no, thank you. So, that being said, well, at least we're rid of her from that. Max said, my whole family is hyped and excited for Avatar. Yes. So, now, Taylor Swift was one. Boo. Number two was one battle after another. Number three, the Smashing Machine. The Rock. But, man, it only made $6 million. Bro, listen, I got to tell you. Now, from what I'm told about this movie, I didn't get to see it yet. The Rock does a very good job in acting. I say it might be too little too late because, as Deuce might cap, Dwayne Johnson's box office is at an all-time low right now. Wow. So, would you believe the Smashing Machine only did $6 million this weekend? Gabby Dollhouse, the movie, did $5 million. The Conjuring Last Rites did $4 million. I thought this movie was going to be $800 million movie. Let's see where The Conjuring is right now. So The Conjuring right now is at $458. I thought with the Halloween traffic that the movie would get to about $800 million. I thought it had It vibes. It was doing very well, cheap to make. Probably not going to happen. But it will hit $500 million. I think it'll hit $500 million. We know how people like watching scary stuff. You know, closer and closer it comes to Halloween. Halloween night, somebody's definitely going to see it. Demon Slayer, number 6. But let's see what Demon Slayer's box office is. Demon Slayer is at $633 million. Better than any superhero movie this summer. Demon Slayer comes through, $633 million. Wow, look at that. Avatar, The Way of the Water, they re-released it. Get you ready for this winter, around Christmas time. And Avatar, they re-released it, made $9 million worldwide. See, that's how the goddamn first Avatar is number 1 past freaking Avengers, because they keep re-releasing it. Okay, I see someone here, ladies and gentlemen. He is a Saints fan, and I took his terrible team. I took the Saints this week, and I won, ladies and gentlemen. He be the Thriller Ali is here. What's up, Thriller Ali? Hey, whoa, you didn't tell the Rick. I picked the Saints, my friend.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, I told you Demon Slayer was going to outdo fucking Superman, and people laughed at me. Ha 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 ha. And look what happened. And I did all the goddamn on movie. A $20 million movie outdid every last superhero movie.
It did.
Let that sink in.
I mentioned that. Yes, it did. Now, to round off the top 10.
Wait, hold on. Can you tell me what it did domestically in the U.S.? The same Demon Slayer movie? I'm curious.
It did 124 million. 124, 633, 973.
So 508 from the international. So that speaks volumes.
It does.
And that's just the first movie. It's 2 more.
Oh, talk that shit, Ty. So now, The Strangers, Chapter 2. They still making these movies? What the hell?
Wait a minute, Rick. Don't that Superman movie come out in 2027?
You have to ask Parker. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's 2027.
Yeah, it does.
Where the hell Park at? I bet that next Demon Slayer movie stumped that motherfucker out too. Let's see if he take that bet. Because the next Demon Slayer movie come out in 2027.
Yeah, I ain't doing no more movie bets with Parker because he whine about.
That's you. Yeah, I understand. That's you.
He whine about, bro. It's still in theaters, and you whining about. Well, it's all right, like, bro. When it's out of the theater, you get paid. I've been whining for freaking months. Like, I can't stand it, begging ass nigga. But anyway, number 9, The Good Boy. Number 10, The Long Walk. That rounded the top 10. Needless to say,
that scary movie. That scary movie out the movie theater with the family. What's it called? The Conjuring. Okay, yeah, that's number 5.
Yeah, it's number. I thought it'd be doing better right now, but bro,
me too. That's why I asked you.
Listen, The Smashing Machine. This is The Rock's movie, bro. It hasn't released internationally yet, but $6 million, bro.
I ain't even never heard of that movie. $6
million.
They ain't did no marketing for it.
6? I didn't think he could get any worse than Black Adam. Damn, Rock, what is going on?
How much Black Adam do?
Bro, hold on. This is an all-time low for Dwayne Johnson. That opened up in 3,345 theaters, and he only got $6 million. Wow.
Wait a minute. Let me go look through this comment section. I know you just ain't say that damn line. Hold on.
Bro, that is crazy. Bro, listen, this is where it gets ugly. So if you look at the average, hold on 1 second here. So you want to look at the average take for each theater, right? So right here you see is 8,000 for this per. When you get to the Smashing Machine, the average is $1,482. Bro, I have that in my pocket. That's sad. Wow. Bro, if you look at the last opening weekends for the Rock's movies, they haven't been that good. They haven't been that good. They haven't been. He said that's because Demon Slayer. He said yes, they did. Nobody knew her like that, Ricky. He said Kerr. Yeah, nobody knew Kerr. Yeah, he said Kerr was not a wrestler. Nah, bro. Dwayne Johnson's. Let's see. The Rock's.
What is Gabby's dog? I ain't never seen that. What's that? Gabby's dog. Trash.
So Black Adam. Oh man, I think, man, I gotta tell you, I think The Rock is he might have to come back in the wrestling.
Okay, so what is the Rotten Tomato of that movie anyway?
I think it's pretty good. Let's see.
Okay.
I didn't even know he made a movie. That's how you know it's bad. Did he even put any type of marketing out there for this?
Yeah, it's been all over WWE television. Nobody has a bigger audience than them. They have 3 shows a week. They got Raw, they got NXT, they got SmackDown, they had a PLE or whatever you have. He was on ESPN promoting the movie. Bro, I think he's done. So it got 73 tomatoes and 77 popcorn meter. I mean, some would say that's mediocre or mid, as your kids say. But you know, if you look at his,
not bad.
Well, all right, so let's look at the let's see. So let's look at Black Adam, right? So Black Adam.
I enjoyed Black Adam.
Well, it's always got to be one person that enjoys it. I mean, so let's see. So what was Black Adam's weekend opening? Let's see. Black Adam's opening weekend box office. So Black Adam weekend opened up to $67 million in the US and Canada and 73 million. So Black Adam opened up to 140 million worldwide. This is 6.
You called it trash.
It is trash. Oh, but hold on. He had that other one. What was that movie? Red Nose Down?
What about that little Samoan movie? He was in that, and that did good. What it called Moana, that Disney movie?
Yeah, but that wasn't about him though. It was called Red One. It was called Red One. So what was Red One opening weekend?
Hey, Rick, didn't you say they're doing a live action Moana with him?
Yeah, skinny as he is now, I don't know what the hell. Well, they did it already. They already made it. Yeah, they already made it. But yeah, he's real skinny right now because he's going to play another role. He said he's only taking on serious roles right now. All right, so Red One's opening weekend. Now remember, Black Adam was 140. Red One's opening weekend, $32 million. He's getting worse. So Red One was 32. So keep in mind, Black Adam was 140, Red One was 32 million, and I think Moana 2, but that's not live action though. But we'll do it anyway, right? So Moana 2 opened up to 225 million domestically over a 5-day Thanksgiving period, and 386 worldwide. And then you come from that to $6 million for the Smash Machine. I don't know where. No, Mac. Remember, Red One wasn't Amazon day one. They threw it on Amazon. Remember, I was making fun of you. Deuce, unmute that damn mic. You remember when I was making fun of you when I sent the screenshot? It went into Amazon because the theater just. Bro, when you have a Christmas movie and it doesn't do well around Christmas time,
Yeah,
I thought I saw an article that said something about The Rock's last movies. The Rock is going down, like they were saying.
Rock fatigue, just like you and Vaughn always say, there's superhero fatigue. I guess there's rock fatigue too.
I don't know. They said so. So they said a disastrous opening weekend for Smashing Machine, the biopic about MMA fighter Mark Kerr, just $6 million, despite a $50 million budget. Holy
shit! Rock better go back and find Kevin Hart and Jack Black and make some powerful moves.
Oh my God! Hold on, I want to put this on the screen so you guys can see this. I want y'all to see this. So a disastrous opening weekend, right, in the U.S., despite $50 million budget. All right, The film's poor commercial performance was overshadowed by Taylor Swift's The Official Release Party of a Showgirl, which opened the same weekend. Matched audience expectations. While critics and festivals praised Johnson's dramatic performance in The Smashing Machine, his typical audience of action and family film fans were not interested in the grittier art house style drama. Yeah, he's a man without a country right now. Box office fatigue and one-dimensional screen persona. Since his career peaked around 2018-2019, Johnson has starred in a series of less successful projects, including Black Adam, Red One, indicating a potential decline in star power. Movie analysis suggests that his increasingly predictable persona and blockbuster roles has worn out audiences. Expensive projects with lackluster results. Johnson commands a large salary for his films, with recent major studio projects like Black Adam, A Jungle Cruise, delivering disappointing financial returns relative to their huge budgets. Some are questioning if his star power is still worth the price tag. I just said that. I don't think so. Franchise troubles. The long-term plan for the DC's superhero project Black Adam was cut short due to poor performance. Additionally, Johnson's past off-screen feud with co-star Vin Diesel added the drama surrounding the Fast and Furious franchise. In a public statement, Johnson responded to the box office failure of the Smash Machine by saying he cannot control the results, but he can control his performance. Oh my God. He's defeated. Looking ahead, his upcoming projects include sequels like Jumanji 3, Fast X Part 2, as well as a live-action version of Moana. Bro, The Rock's done. He's done. He's done. He's going to have to go back to wrestling. He's going to have to go back to being the head of the family, or he's going to have to be the tribal chief or something. Thriller Ali said, he said The Rock better go back in for, yeah.
Yeah, wow. I read that.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, though, he made his money. And now he's like, I want to be taken more seriously. Maybe he wants to win Academy Awards and all that, Emmy, Oscar. All
that's fine. I like that because that's art.
That's what he's trying to do now.
But you know what, though?
People are not going to see the movie.
No, they're not. The problem. That's going to
see his name. It's like, I don't want to see you. No.
Yeah. He is, bro. Fucking Batista outworked him. Batista's a better actor. He might not have those big budget movies in his Rolodex like The Rock has.
Let me ask you a question, Rick, and everybody else on the panel. Do you think if you pulled John Cena out, and put The Rock in the Peacemaker, would you still enjoy Peacemaker as much or not as much?
No.
See?
No, not at all.
You see? Anybody else want to answer that?
I don't want to fucking see Dwayne Johnson as Peacemaker.
I'm just saying. Whoever saw Peacemaker back here, would y'all rather see The Rock as Peacemaker, or do you think that would be a good idea, or no?
Answer up, Lavon, Manhattan. What are you guys doing? You motherfuckers, where's Ty? Where the fuck is everybody?
I don't know where Ty is.
Man, I don't know. Listen, man. Who gives a fuck about what they think? But yeah, man. Look, wow. I never thought, and he left wrestling for this. Albeit he's gonna be healthier.
Yeah, he's money.
But to say he's gonna. No, I'm not mad at all. He'll be able to walk in his 70s, and he'll be fine. But they're not gonna give him that kind of money no more. He not
he could be a supporting actor maybe or something.
No, yeah, on WWE television. That's what he's gonna have to go back to. He's done. You can't put it this way. You can put him in a movie, but you can't have him in a big budget movie. Because remember, you guys, I saw this happen. This happened to Arnold. When Arnold was doing like Last Action Hero and stuff like that, when Arnold, people got tired of seeing him too. Yeah, do it. Come here, come get me, do it. They got sick of that too. Like people get sick of the same old shtick. You know, they get tired of it. You know, like certain comedians like Kevin Hart. Come on, he's not even funny anymore. But you know who always stays funny? The OGs like Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle. They always stay funny. But Kevin Hart, he ain't funny. Cat Williams is not even really funny to me. I don't even think he's that funny.
Really?
Nah, I don't think Cat Williams is that funny. You know, he's just a whining ass light skinned nigga with a perm. That ain't funny to me. Man, he sound like a woman.
Okay.
But, yeah, yes, Eddie Griffin. Yeah, Eddie Griffin. I like him. You know, because listen, some of these actors, and like Richard Pryor was like that too. Richard used to take political shit, real life racism, and make a joke out of it. These comedians now are so fucking scared of offending somebody, with the exception of Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, that they'll take chance. Dave Chappelle don't give a shit. He went after the alphabet people all the time. You piss them off, you get canceled. Dave like, you can't cancel me. I don't care. You know,
he also mentioned an unnamed person overseas recently too. So yeah, he definitely don't care.
No, he don't care. You know who else doesn't care too is a good comedian? Bill Burr. White dude, bald head dude, married to a black woman. Bill Burr, yeah, I like him. You know what?
Yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah, look, y'all can like Cat. I don't really like Cat Williams. I don't like Kevin Hart. Maybe I just don't like little people. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just don't like little people. I don't think Cat's that funny. Now look, because he's a snitch, he's funny? He went around here snitching on everybody? Like, bro, he went on Shannon Sharp's show and told everything. Like, bro, he lucky to be alive. Mess around with them damn drugs.
It was a pretty big interview. It was a pretty...
Yeah, look, man. Yeah, it was a big interview, not because they cared about Cat Williams, because he was telling on everybody. People love a good gossip story to see what happens. Cat Williams hasn't been interested, to me, since he was in one of them Friday movies when he was that pimp. And they was, yeah.
What about Bernie Mac?
No, I don't, and I'll tell you why I don't rate. I'll tell you why I don't rate. Before you, what? Again, Bernie Mac stole Robin Harris's whole shit. He stole it. When you hear Bernie Mac, that's Robin Harris. That is Robin Harris. Y'all don't understand, man. You don't know who Robin Harris was. Robin Harris, that whole Bernie Mac thing, that's what he stole Robin Harris's act. He literally stole it.
You tripping, man.
Okay.
He
stole Robin Harris was a funny dude. He died. Matter of fact, if any of y'all watched the OG House Party, Robin Harris was Kid's father. Bernie Mac stole his whole shtick. All of it. The voice, the way that he kind of mumbled to himself and all of that stuff. Yes, that's what he did. Yeah, he did. He said Robin Harris doesn't sound like Bernie Mac. He said
not at all. Not at all.
All right.
Well, look like him, bro.
Do y'all agree with this take? Y'all agree with
No, they don't have to.
No,
okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna
Well,
make a poll. Make a poll, Rick. Make a poll.
Yeah, Rick, you a little off on that one. That they two different comedians. Two different. I remember
hold on. They tell me just the AI review tells you that Bernie Mac was significantly influenced by Robin Harris, particularly in his Chicago-bred style. The charge that he stole is the point of the debate. I told you.
My God, Rick.
And you a Chicago nigga and you sitting here letting people steal.
Rick,
he said, stop it. It was his teacher. His teacher, he was a victim. What's wrong with you? But anyway, let's move on. The Rock is dead. Bernie Mac's a thief. Let's go on.
All right, let's talk about this Simpsons stuff. Let's talk about the Simpsons movie. Did any of you guys watch the Simpsons movie?
think I did.
I did. Yeah, I did.
It was a
Back
while.
in the day. Yeah.
I didn't see it in the theater though. I didn't. I got it at. You know where I bought it from? I bought The Simpsons from a Durka at the gas station. The movie on DVD. Yes, I did. Okay. Yep, I did.
Okay.
But go ahead, Levon.
Well, it's gonna get a sequel in 2027.
I didn't like it that much.
It's about to be. It would be 20 years. 20 years.
All right.
The original.
All right. So if it
in 2007.
So that means that The Simpsons have been on the air for almost 40 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Bart Simpson is still fucking 9 years old. You're telling me you can't make these people grow up? I mean, my God. I get it. It's animation. But you gotta have some... Bro, she's still a baby. Could she walk? Could she talk? I mean, they're all my age now.
You mean Maggie?
Yes!
Maggie, right?
Like, bro, there's nothing... Bro, Rugrats did it. Remember, all grown up? They were all babies, but they all grown up. They weren't babies anymore. Now, it also wasn't as successful as when they were babies, but sometimes you just gotta... Bro, you gotta wrap it up. I mean, you can't have Bart still in ninth grade anymore, or no, fourth grade. It's like in fourth grade. Jesus Christ, Bart Simpson's been in fourth grade for 40 years. Man,
but you know what, Rick, they do
Rick,
take chances though, because
Rick,
they killed off Marge last year.
Rick, if they do that, you wouldn't have things like that. That's like saying, man, Batman should be 200 years old right now. Like, bro, they do certain things like that. Now, they might take certain series of certain comics or certain things and make them older. Well, you bring Damian in, he said, okay, Batman is 40 now. But, bro, a lot of stuff, that's just like with the Halo series. Didn't nobody know how old the Halo guy was, or how Master Chief was. I didn't care. When we grew up, we didn't ask for Mario to age. We just loved Mario. A lot of things that they do, they just don't age them because you got to go on.
Now, Deuce and Thriller Ali, Marge Simpson is dead?
Yes, they killed her. It was a jump ahead episode. Like, they went to the future and showed her dying and shit. So yeah, they killed her last year. But not permanently, like I said.
But they still have, so they went back to the current shit and she's alive again.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, at least Family Guy killed Brian off for 4 episodes. They saw the shit wasn't working. The fans demanded him back, and they used the time machine shit to fix it. You know, kind of like how the comic book
Superman. They killed Superman. They brought Superman back.
Yeah, they should have never brought him back though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They should never brought
Don't
him
let
back.
Parker you saying that, man. Don't let Parker.
Anybody worry about Parker. Listen, Parker was in here earlier, and we were talking about how Marvel has more black characters than DC does, and he left the show. He had no ammo for that. It's just a fact.
I mean, Rick, you got to put context behind that. Like, you said they have more, and Parker was like, name them, and we're like, what do you mean name them? There's
it's like, more. Bro, hell, I can go Black Panther. I can go freaking the current Captain America. He didn't want to hear none of that. His ass got up out of here. He left with Mr. Terrific and shit. He said, man, like,
DC have Green Lantern, and who again? The Martian Man is black.
Yeah, he is. Martian Manhunter is black. Well, his form, his secondary form is black.
Green Lantern.
Yeah, they gave you a Jon Stewart, but Hal Jordan is the forefront.
Yeah,
Hal Jordan is the forefront. Yeah, but Pastor, you can say that, but let's be honest here. They have a fucking pig as a Green Lantern. Called Kilowog. So having
that's true,
they do. Like so having a black guy as a Green Lantern isn't like it's not exactly giving us reparations, okay? By having him.
You're wrong for that. One, Ricky.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, he's telling the truth though, Pastor. It's named Kilowog.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's a damn pig. But think about it though, and I didn't, and I got to tell you, Deuce in Manhattan got me thinking. I love DC. Is my favorite comics in the favorite universe. They ain't got no brothers.
I mean, they got Black Lightning, they got Static, they got a couple brothers.
Back in the day,
come on, bro.
Back in the day,
guys came up in the 90s.
Back in the day with Justice Friends, it had Enector. That's the guy, the Indian guy who grows big.
Oh, Apache Chief. But you know what? No, but what if I told you Apache Chief's not even a real DC guy? He's not real. He's not. They put him in the cartoon to try to have diversity. Yeah, Apache Chief, the dude used to get big. He's not a real DC character. They made him up. Yeah, they made him up because they didn't have enough diversity. You know, you had Batman and Robin. It's Batman's Hall of Justice. You had Superman. You got Wonder Woman. You got Aquaman. You got, no black people. None.
I mean, they got black people, Rick. But it's just not as much as Marvel. You can't say they don't have because you got Icon.
Okay, well, all right. Who was the black guy in Super Friends? Luke Cage. He's Marvel. He's in Marvel.
That's Marvel.
He's Marvel. He had a whole black cast show. Luke Cage did. Yeah. That's smart. I don't see DC doing an all black anything, bro.
They did. They had Black Lightning. I love that show. On CW, that was a really good show.
Damn, they wouldn't.
Black Lightning,
bro. They wouldn't even put them on. They wouldn't even put them on Max. They say, "Here, you can go to CW, nigga. You come over here."
I'm just saying.
Who owns Static Shock?
DC.
They own his rights now. I think it was like some fuss over him at one time, but DC is the rightful owner of the Static Shock IP. But man, I got to tell you, whoa!
You're buying.
Oh, you're botting, man. You're botting.
Pastor, go out and come back in.
Yo, somebody help out
your mic,
Pastor.
Oh man.
Drop him down.
Pastor, go out and come back in.
Don't worry, I put him down in the room.
Jesus Christ.
See, this is what happened when you start cooning for saying there's a new black superhero and there ain't none. This is what happened.
It's so crazy with that Indian character he was just talking about. You know, they brought him back in the form of that little kid in Young Justice. They brought that character back, but I don't know if they put him in the comics, but they put him in Young Justice. He was a little kid.
Yeah, you were botting, Joe. That's why we dropped you down. All we heard was that's all we heard. Ba-ring, ding, ding. So anyway.
No. My wife was calling. She wanted to know who I was talking to.
Man.
She saw me driving. She and I'm driving, going home, and she wanted to know who I'm talking to. She wanted to know.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, the other woman.
Yeah, buddy.
Until I don't worry about that.
Oh man, I was about to get smacked up around. But yeah, I didn't realize that DC has so little black characters. Wow, that was eye opening, bro. I'm like, damn, because I look at all my collectibles and all the black. Hell, they got more black people in Star Wars than they do in DC, bro. I'm like, damn. Oh man, what the hell? But all right, that
was just a, and I'm gonna ask the rest of the guys that wasn't here. If DC decided to put somebody in the forefront, Static Shock, Icon, Black Lightning, whoever y'all, who would y'all want to see? Okay, so that's Pastor Joe. Who would y'all like to see DC put up there?
Damn, not everybody at once. Oh, what up, Steph? Keeping it cool? What's good, brother? I didn't even see Steph in there.
Why I gotta be all that, brother?
Because I said so, brother.
Static Shock was a very important character in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Y'all forgetting about Cyborg. Y'all just gonna forget about poor Cyborg.
Cyborg. Yeah.
The token of the Justice League, folks.
Thank you, Big Mike. Thank you for mentioning that.
The token of the Justice League, Cyborg.
Okay.
Oh, so he the token.
Yeah. He is.
Okay.
Bro, listen. Now think about this. If the Avengers and the Justice League have a fight, and Cyborg's in the battle. And you think they're going to listen to him? Or do you think that the MCU, they're going to listen to T'Challa first? Who has a whole tribe of motherfuckers that can fight. And Vibranium.
Do you know how cold Cyborg is, bro?
He ain't beating T'Challa. He be as cold. No.
Man, that would be, I'm not saying who beat him, but that would be a good fight.
Rick, can I disagree with you for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you're talking about somebody, and I love Black Panther. It's Miles Morales than Black Panther for me. But you talking about somebody who can hack into every defense in the world and blow shit up. That's Cyborg. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, but he's not doing that.
Long
as Cherie does her job, he won't get in the suit.
See what I'm saying? And he gonna hack her shit. And then make them niggas turn on their own self.
Well, he won't listen. He ain't gonna, bro. You realize he's got 1 million motherfuckers in Wakanda that's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, you do. But like I said, if you got missiles at your beck and call, what we talking about?
Bro, vibranium is stronger than missiles. What are you talking about,
Rick? All I'm saying is he could hack into even.
Wait, hold up, bro. They have a vibranium shield that can't be destroyed. What are you talking? Cyborg will get his ass kicked. Bro, Iron Man hacked that fucker. What are you talking about?
You saying it like it's cut and dry. It ain't.
It is. Dry, well, you know what? If it wasn't, I tell you why it's cut and dry. Because if it wasn't, that nigga would have his own movie and all other shit. Nobody gives a fuck about Cyborg.
The actor messed it. No, the actor messed it up for himself. Like Ray Fisher, he messed it up for himself.
Oh man.
Because Cyborg isn't. He did. Listen.
That nigga been look. First of all, Cyborg been gonna play with them goddamn Titans, them Team Titan. He need to hang out with them motherfuckers. He ain't got enough XP to come step on the field when the goddamn Avengers show up. He gotta keep his ass in the house. Robin, hold on. If Cyborg is so ill, why the hell is he led by a fucking Robin who doesn't have the powers that he? That's who the leader is, a Teen Titan, not him. Robin.
Now we talking about shows, or we talking about abilities? Which one we doing, right?
Well, either or. Robin is ranked higher than him, and it's not because who his father is. We talking
about shows, or we talking about ability? I don't understand what we doing.
Well, I don't know about abilities. I don't know, man. Those Waynes are pretty good at freaking hacking stuff. I don't know.
He's not a Wayne. He's not a Wayne, by the way.
Yeah, he is a Wayne. Well, who's not a Wayne?
Robin. Like,
yes, the fuck he is. Who is he trained? Well, who's he trained by? Deuce?
He's not. He's a
Wayne. Matter of fact,
Damian is a Wayne.
Hold on. First of all, in case you didn't know it, all of Bruce Wayne's fortune goes to freaking Dick Grayson, not Damian Wayne. All goes to Dick Grayson. Not even Alfred gets the money. Dick does. That's a fact.
No, you said it don't go to Damian.
It goes to Dick. It goes to Dick Grayson. I don't know. Any comic you read, when Batman was supposedly dead, all the money goes to Dick Grayson.
That's if Damian doesn't.
I'm sorry, Master Dick. Master Dick. It goes to.
If Damian doesn't exist in that world, sure, Rick. Sure.
Well, first of all, Damian he's more of a ghoul than he is a fucking Wayne. He didn't even get raised by freaking Bruce. He got raised by a goddamn crazy ass grandfather. Well, okay, first of all, why would Batman put him in the will? He just found out about him 10 minutes ago. He was already a damn teenager when he met him. So he's not in the will. But he wasn't in no will Bruce had because Bruce didn't know he existed.
I didn't tell him to raise a bastard child, Rick.
Matter of fact, I remember when they was fighting in the animated movie, and then I think Damian said something about, I'm the blood son, because he was talking to Dick. Because
he's talking to Dick Grayson.
He said, don't forget who the blood son is, and that's when Dick beat his ass and had him tied up. He did. Yeah, he fucked him up. He was like, blood son. Bruce put what, 20 years into raising Dick? Until he got mad at him and left, he knew Damian for 5 minutes. That's just what it is.
Yeah, once he found out Damian was his son, that's who his fortune was going to, Damian. Once he found out that was his son.
Here's what I would say. Then that means Damian Wayne would be the richest nigga because Ra's al Ghul's rich too. Hell, he's 1 million years old. And Bruce is rich. Hell, he ain't got to fight crime at all. He's a rich ass kid.
He's just a spoiled kid
he's spoiled, but listen, Nightwing will whoop his ass just like he did already. He don't want that.
I mean, he kind of killed Nightwing though. So Rick, all of that being said, he killed Nightwing. So.
You niggas in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, man. Listen, so Deuce is talking about Bruce's fortune is going to Damian. I said, no, it's not. It goes to Dick. He didn't even know Damian existed. All that money goes to Dick.
You know what I like about you? You like to tell the shit lopsided all the time.
No, that's how it is.
I simply
you better go ask Raj if he can get some money. Shit.
All I said was on the earth that Damian doesn't exist, of course it would go to Dick Grayson.
Fuck, I don't think
you never once combated what I said.
I think Alfred gets more money than fucking Damian now.
See what I'm saying?
I'd be surprised when it comes to Bruce's inheritance. He hasn't really put nobody on there. I'm not even.
Matter of fact, when Batman gets fucked up, there's only one person he let put on the costume.
But he's likely to entrust Tim Drake Out of all.
You think so? Before Dick Grayson and his
No,
own son?
fuck no, not before Dick
No,
Grayson.
it's not about his son, because Bruce is that Tim Drake what makes the best Batman, because he's more detective. He's actually more Batman than the Red. Right? Damian is not really Batman. Nightwing is Nightwing. He doesn't want the Batman mantle. Jason Todd is screwed in the head. Tim Drake is the only Robin that is actually Batman, and even Batman says Tim Drake is a better detective than he is.
Jesus.
Rick, let me do this right quick. Go to Google and punch in right now. Say, if Batman Bruce Wayne was to pass away, who would his money go to? And see what Google would say. According to the comics, but you got to put that in there. You got to put according to the comics.
Okay.
If Bruce Wayne passed away, who would his money go to? Put that in right quick and see what Google would say.
Fucking Terry McGinnis.
But
think about it. That was his last person that he was dealing with. McGinnis.
Come on, did you punch it in?
Well,
it said if Bruce died, his fortune and control of Wayne Enterprises would likely go to his chosen heirs, such as his family, like Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, friends or designated individuals throughout the trust, and pre-planned arrangements that could provide full welfare, even allow Selena Kyle to quit crime.
So where the fuck is Damian at? What the
fuck? Wait, no, Terry, hold on. Yeah, Terry McGinnis is not even part of like the main.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Whoa! Neither is Damian.
Damian is.
Yeah,
Damian
hold on. Hold up. Terry McGinnis was created in DC way before Damian Wayne was. Yeah, Batman Beyond was before Damian Wayne.
What I'm saying, Batman Beyond isn't tied to like the main DC universe, though. It's just like
he punched that up way too quick, man. I don't understand how that came up.
What I'm saying, Damian.
I don't trust. I do not trust that dude, man. I do not trust.
They even made it, bro. Listen, look, hold on. I'll put it right here. I'll put it right here, brother. Right here.
Yeah, and to be honest, Terry McGinnis' whole backstory is weird, because it's not
because he got Bruce's DNA now. Remember, they stuck him with his DNA.
They did say that in Batman.
Yeah, they stuck with DNA.
Yeah, he would be his biological, because Amanda Waller created Terry.
So, but hold on. But here's the key here, though. They said, however, it is heavily dependent on which version of the character and which point in the storyline is being considered. They're saying McGinnis because remember that's where old Bruce was 80-something years old. You know, him and Dick. I think Dick was dead, wasn't Dick? Didn't Dick die? Dick died. He wasn't.
But it seems like in the Terry McGinnis universe, it seems like what's the name wasn't even in that universe. Damian is not in that.
No, he's not. He's not in that one.
Yeah, Damian doesn't exist in the Batman Beyond universe.
Yeah, he doesn't exist in the Batman Beyond.
Terry is the only biological son that he have in that universe.
So they're saying it would be Terry. You figure it'd be Terry, but
that's in the Batman Beyond.
Terry.
But Batman Beyond is not in the main timeline. So if you all right.
Then if that being said, if you remove the main timeline, then it'll be Dick Grayson.
No, it would.
Yes, it would. Hold on. What?
But Damian is in the current timeline. Rick, what do you mean?
Yeah, Damian.
He literally is.
But I see why Rick would say that, to be honest.
Because he didn't raise Damian. He raised Dick.
To be fair, like Bruce is likely to choose Dick over Damian because Dick
is trained in Bruce's ways, not killing. Damian's a loose cannon out here. He's trained by the Ghouls.
I can see why Rick would say that because
Rick, he still has trained. When he got Damian wasn't nothing but 11 years old, bro. It wasn't like he was 16, 17.
Well, Dick was but he had Dick when Dick was 9. Dick was 9 years old when his family died. The Flying Graysons.
Yeah,
they started training Damian when he was 5 till he was like 10. They only had 5 years, bro.
To be fair, because the Bat family is so large, Bruce is probably likely to leave everybody something, right? That's just One makes more
So,
sense.
so the original Robin,
no,
he was 8. He was 8.
I don't see where Bruce is gonna leave all his fortune with just one person. When he
No,
got
not at all.
Damien,
It'd be the whole Bat family. It would be all of them.
because he fathered Jason Todd, like all
But
of these.
I think Manhattan. I think when he found out Damien was his son, when he found out it was true that it was his son, I forgot which Batman movie that was. Do y'all remember the Batman cartoon where Damien said, "Well, when I inherit all this, Batman didn't say shit." He didn't. I forgot what cartoon that was. You know which one I'm talking about? He said, "Well, when I inherit all this," he didn't say, "Well, you ain't getting it all." He didn't say that.
Yeah.
Batman didn't say shit.
Batman. I think I think it's called Son of Batman.
Son of Batman.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, the same. It's the same one when him and Nightwing had a fight, and when he told him, he said, and he was like, he forgets who the blood son. He said, "I'm the blood son, not him." Like, he was talking shit, talking shit to Dick. Because listen, first of all,
pause.
Well, pause.
To be fair,
Richard.
To be fair, like Batman does not like Damien's attitude because he
no,
him too much
he don't.
Bro, so what, he gonna leave him $1 trillion and go buy a bunch of ninja swords and cut everybody up?
Yeah, Damien remind him
of his grandfather
and Talia, like. And
absolutely.
that's why like he rejected him heavy. Like when he first found out, he was like, "Nah, you're not my son." Like, just because of his mindset, he might.
But Manhattan, check this out.
All right, so I need move on to
okay,
when you get a chance.
And also, I think Injustice kind of showed it after he Dick died. Like you see how Batman treated Robin, right? He said, "You killed my son." After Damien accidentally killed.
He was mad at. Yeah, I remember that.
Batman was upset. He said, "I'm not going to forgive you because you killed my son." He's like, "I am your son." He didn't even acknowledge him. So
he spent the most time with. I think the thing was he spent more time with him.
Yeah,
he spent more time with him. But he
raised him for a little boy. He saw him when his parents. He has more of a connection to Dick Grayson because he watched his parents get murdered just like he saw his parents get murdered. And he raised him up from all of that. Because they have the Alfred, like he is basically Dick's Alfred. Because Alfred had to raise him when he saw his parents die. But they both saw it die. That's like trauma. He relived that all over again. And that's why he's like, yo, I'm going to help you get revenge on these motherfuckers that killed your parents. He said, you with me?
That's why, you know what? The reason I'm thinking, like I was trying to say before you moved on, I think going forward, and I could be wrong, but I'm thinking going forward, if they ever do a game, a Batman Beyond game, I think it was a lot of rumors out there. People was talking about they wanted Damien instead of Terry. They wanted Damien instead of Terry. And I know y'all heard those rumors.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, but Terry is a lot older. I think he's a lot older than Damien, though. Like Damien.
No, I'm saying if they was going to do a Batman Beyond game, they wanted Damien to be the Batman.
Because Damian Wayne's he's the new fresh new. So y'all take it over. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something out the oven. So y'all rock. I'll be back.
Okay, cool. So Vision could get a season 2. Yeah, that Vision or Vision Quest, whatever they call it. There's some rumblings about getting a season 2. How do you guys feel about that?
Vision Quest. I haven't seen that. I'm keep it real. I haven't.
You watch WandaVision? You watch WandaVision?
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That makes no sense because they haven't even had part 1. They haven't even, because Vision Quest is supposed to be the continuation of WandaVision. They haven't even dropped the first season of Vision Quest. So how they already renewed it? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I'm sorry. That don't make no sense. But I don't know, man.
This is by the way, this is a rumor, guys. So
it's a rumor. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
How do I feel about it? I can't. I ain't gonna lie. I can't answer that until I see the first season, at least a couple episodes. So,
Sure. Anyone else got anything to say on this, or?
Yeah, I never liked that. I don't know what Ty doing.
Oh, Ty's gone. Steph?
Yo, what up?
What's your thoughts on
Let me tell you something here.
All right.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
And I ain't talking about Vision because I don't care about that. First of all, they better not never kick out Terry in that Batman because Terry made that show good. Big money. So
No,
let me
he
tell
didn't.
you something. Yes, he did. He did what Batman wouldn't do.
What was
He'd
that?
take you out. He'd take you out, but Batman stopped him. So, uh, like I said, they better not replace him. Now, if you want to say have Damian take the place of Batman and Batman end up getting taken out, now I'd like to see that.
I mean, what you mean? You talking about if Batman die?
Yeah, Batman died. They should let Damian take his place.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be more rightful place. But you got to realize too. I think Damian and Terry should be around the same age because Batman was still fighting back then when he found out he had a son. And remember, Batman found Terry when he was old. So Damian should be older than Terry.
But what I was saying was like when people were hearing those rumors about the next Batman, and they were talking about the Batman Beyond, a lot of people wanted Damian to be the Batman Beyond instead of Terry. It was just rumors. That's all it was. It was just rumors. It wasn't nothing put in stone, but it was just people rumors saying they wanted Damian to be the next Batman Beyond. So
Okay.
but did you hear what he said, Ty? He was asking you about.
Oh, I don't care about Vision. Vision a waste of space.
Okay.
That
Nah, let me
WandaVision
finish,
took me
Layvon.
a while.
I mean,
I didn't watch that. I don't care for
You
it.
didn't
I
watch
watched
WandaVision?
WandaVision.
I
I
watched
did,
it,
but
yeah. It was first season. It was trash to me.
Yeah.
damn, I wouldn't have said that, but to each his own.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just not into that shit. I watched it because we was covering it, but the show itself, it's not really like see.
Yeah, it was stupid to me. Stupid.
And also, I was icing my knee, so I couldn't answer this question. Y'all said, what black superhero I want to see? We're going to bring Black Superman out here. That's what we're going to bring.
See, you just like to start. You just like to throw an M80 and just start a explosion, don't you? Now you
He
want
ain't
Parker to
coming.
come in here.
He ain't coming here. He ain't coming in here. So you ask who I want, and I want a Black Superman. That's who I want.
I mean, I'm not going to be objective. I mean, I'm not going to tell you I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I know somebody else that don't like that type of idea. So,
And if I can't get him, I'll take Static Shock with everybody else.
oh, well, he was the one leading the charge with Static Shock. He was definitely in on Static. So,
I can't believe y'all take Static over Cyborg. Jesus.
They did Static Shock bogus. His animated series got did dirty.
I'll be honest with you, I want to see another Black Lightning more than anybody. So that's just my 2 cents. I enjoyed the Black Lightning TV show.
The TV show, it was
Mm-hmm.
okay, but then after a while, it started getting like terrible. The mama turned into a crackhead, taking the drugs, and then I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
bro,
mom was annoying on the show. I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of annoying. But the show overall, I enjoyed every season of that show.
And then one of the daughters, I don't think they're gonna allow her to come back. What's her name? The black girl that went bald. I don't think they're gonna let her come back. Is they?
Yeah, she said she left that show because she said the industry was too crazy.
What? Oh, my bad. What show are we talking about?
The Black Lightning, the youngest daughter for Black Lightning.
Oh, okay.
Like the actress in real life said that it was too toxic in the industry, and that's why she left the show for so many episodes.
Did y'all talk about Vision 2?
Yeah, we
did.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Okay, all right. So where we at now?
Now we're at more Doomsday, heroes supposed to be added, rumors, stuff like that. Black Swan, Ghost Rider, and Franklin Richards, Cerebro, whatever.
Oh man, this movie's gonna cost $1 billion by the time they're done here. Like, I mean,
bro, all of them supposed to be fighting Doomsday.
Well, here's what I heard, and I'm glad we bringing this topic up. Apparently, the Doctor Doom that's going to be in this movie is not Victor Von Doom. It's a Tony Stark variant because of if you listen to the line that Doctor Strange said, he said, how many times did we win? He ran it 14 billion whatever times or whatever, and he won that one time. For what the rumor is that Tony Stark becomes Doctor Doom because if if Ultron's alive in that particular universe, then he's the Doctor. Because basically, this Avengers Doomsday is pieces of all the multiverses that he's going to take and make one universe. And they're saying that it's not Victor Von Doom, that it's actually Tony Stark. That is, it's the variant of Doom. And I believe in the comics that Tony Stark was a variant of Doctor Doom, or the other way around. Yeah, so that's why they said that's the story that the MCU is going to go with. So
I ain't finna lie to you, Rick. I thought y'all was talking about fucking Superman Doomsday. I'm like, how the fuck is he finna fight fucking Ghost Rider? Like,
It's $2 billion for that movie, man, for the new Avengers Doomsday.
Oh man, they got the police going around there.
Oh man, I had a slow moment. I'm like, how the fuck is Ghost Rider finna fight Doomsday? That motherfucking Superman. But then he said Avengers. I'm like, oh, I ain't see the Avenger part. Okay.
Because they actually.
Anyone else got anything to say? Anyone else? Anyone else?
But this is all confused like this, and why they brought him back was because of the Conqueror thing happened. That's what happened. That caused them to pivot from using him in this whole mess of a universe here.
Now that he's saying that I seen a thing where talking about he might come back. So,
yeah, you should bring him back, man. He didn't do nothing wrong.
You think he's coming back? I mean, I don't know. Bob Iger's leaving Disney, so I don't know what's going on with that. I know Bob Iger, like he controls like a lot of people. People think, well, Feige this, and nah, it's Bob Iger, bro. Bob Iger's he's the spoon that steers the stew over there. So, but he's stepping down. So you never know.
Is that a good thing?
He's a Disney CEO. He's stepping down. But here's where I got to tell you, they had another MCU movie planned, but they canceled it. So instead of getting another MCU movie, we're just going to get these back-to-back Avengers movies. They're not doing another in-between movie. They canceled it.
Oh, I'm with that.
So that Simpsons movie that we were talking about earlier?
It took that spot.
That's taking a Marvel movie in its place.
Yeah,
so
it is. 2027.
Now, I don't know if they canceled a movie. Maybe it's going to be a series now. I'm not sure.
Because they're losing money. It's not profitable, is it?
Well, it costs a lot more money to make a movie than it does a series. Sometimes, depending on who's in it, because not Secret Wars. What is it? What's
She-Hulk.
That cost a lot of money, and so did the one that Samuel L. Jackson was in. That cost a lot of money too.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah, they lost a lot of money on those. Tons of money. Yeah, tons of money on those. All right, so where we going, Levon?
We're going to Gen V.
Okay, Gen V. All right. Or
Season 2, Episode 3.
Season 2, Episode 3, I gotta tell you. So, Levon, you bring up stuff. What did you feel? I want to hear your opinion first. What did you rate this episode, Levon?
I mean, Sam was talking through a sandwich.
Yeah, that was crazy. Now, wasn't his brother the one that came, that he was like the leader of them group, and then they had to kill him?
Yes.
Yeah, he ended up committing suicide. Yeah.
Suicide,
okay. Yeah, because I got to tell you, it was hard to follow because they took more than a year off. Like I'm like, oh my god, like what the hell is this or whatever? Yeah, it was a little crazy. So what'd you rate it, Levon?
6, 7.
All right. Clearly, this nigga either didn't watch it or he's.
I did watch it. 6.
All right, there you go. And I watched it too. 5.
Ooh,
5. I'm not feeling Gen V season 2. It's too much weird shit going on. It's becoming more of a love story, and then it's weirdo stuff about Odessa,
Maria, and
and this thing here is a transformer. Yeah, I can't get into it. It's fucking stupid, and I want it to stop. I'm not into it. I'm disappointed, but that's just me. Deuce, how do you feel?
I feel differently than both of you. I give it a 7.5 or 8. I like the backstory with Marie. Marie, that's her name. Showing her parents and her finding out that she thought that the parents took her there to. She thought that the parents took her to the wherever that was to get the superpowers because they were broke, but they actually were trying to have a baby. So you know that she was actually born with the powers. She just wasn't, made like most people in that universe. So I like the backstory with her and her aunt keeping her little sister from her. I'm excited to see the next episode. So I agree with Rick. There's a lot of stuff going on that I don't agree with, but the episode was solid other than the sideways stuff. Pause. But the episode to me was solid. So 7.5, 8 for me.
Okay.
Big Buddy? Big Buddy around? Big Money going once? Big Money going twice? Here come Big Money. Did you watch this horrible series?
I didn't watch that one.
But you know what you did, brother? You saved yourself some time. It's awful. I don't like it.
Yeah, I can't. After the boys, I don't. Them spinoffs, I don't rock with them spinoffs.
There's only one spinoff in history that was good, folks, and that's A Different World. That's it.
Yeah, I love Different World.
Man, you might be right on that.
That's the only one that works.
Right on that. When I come to think of it,
okay.
Yeah. That's before your time there, but yeah, that was the best spinoff. Was A Different World. It made stars out of Kadeem Harrison, and then basically Denise from the Cosby Show. She had issues, and Bill didn't want to get rid of her, so he gave her own show, and then she ended up not even being the star of the show. She left that show. He gave her a show, and she left. She would end up back on the Cosby Show, but the Whitley Kadeem Hardison on-screen chemistry was so good, and you had Sinbad who was up and coming. They kept it going, bro. They kept it going. It was a good spinoff. Different World. The last of the Mohicans. Look, I gave this thing a 5. Big Money didn't watch it. Let's move on to freaking the other thing here. What is he? Now this was worth watching here. And this girl got some heavies. I don't know how the hell she was running from them people. But man.
Wait, who are you talking about? Because I don't see your screen, Rick. Who are you talking about?
Well, the black girl that was running when they was chasing.
You talking about Peacemaker? Okay.
Yeah, Peacemaker. Yeah, she got them heavies.
I am so surprised the way this show is going, because bro, when I tried to start last week where y'all was starting at, and I said, wait a minute, somebody's like, no, bro, you missed the first 2 episodes. It was an orgy. Orgy? Shit, let me go back. I'm like, oh my God, these people just walking around naked. I'm like, bro, they're showing this on this show.
For me, it was like, oh, there's some boys' influence into this.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, it was like, bro, I did not realize this show was going that deep.
Pause.
Jesus.
They were going deep. And Thriller Ali said she left A Different World because she got pregnant for real. Bill Cosby, but he did like her though, Thriller Ali. He gave her chance after chance. That's because she was light skinned.
Wait a minute, is that the time she was with Jason Momoa?
No, she was with Lenny Kravitz at that time. She had to be with Lenny Kravitz. Okay. Yeah, I think she was with Lenny at that time. Because we get tears have cried. That's when he had that corny ass song, It Ain't Over Till It's Over. I think it was about her. I said she was crazy. Light skinned women crazy. But,
bro, I did not believe Lenny Kravitz was that woman from the Jeffersons. I didn't know that was her son.
Yeah. Yep.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. He's got a Jewish dad. And, Frozen Magma is here. What's good, brother? I didn't even see Frozen Magma. He snuck up in here. So listen, this thing, look, I knew this was a Nazi world because there was no black people or people of color. And, I knew it. I knew it. Like, yo, they're racist. So he and his father are racist. Of course they're going to have a whole Nazi. I wonder if there's a Nazi Superman in this universe. I was wondering if they had one in there, but I mean,
Rick, that's where you're wrong, because his father was not racist in that world. That's where the crazy part is. If you rewatch the episode, he said that he wasn't a Nazi. When the white girl, when she said, "Yeah, you Nazis," and he's like, "I'm not a Nazi." So that's where it flipped, because in Peacemaker's original planet, his father was a Nazi on that planet.
Yeah.
But
so
when they went to this version,
so
he
the
wasn't.
father's not a Nazi, but the son is. He's chasing a black girl too.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
Yeah. All right, that case 5.
Oh shit, you still give it a 5? God,
yeah, fuck all that, bro. I ain't got time for this bullshit. One is a Nazi, he's not a Nazi. This is not. Fuck that show. Yeah, I'm good. Bro, I can't wait for I feel bad. I can't wait for Peacemaker and Gen V to be fucking over with. I don't want nothing to do with these shows. I'm fucking done.
What's the reason? What's the reason for the hate behind?
I did like Peacemaker.
I did too.
Listen, the only way I watch this is if like a Batman shows up or something, or a Batmobile, or I can't fucking do it, man. I'm tired of it.
Now,
I know one thing. He need to rename that damn bird from Eagle.
Oh, Eagly?
It's a stupid ass name.
that's Crypto 2.0. Every time, bro, they use that damn eagle the same way they use Crypto. Shit gets crazy, throw the fucking bird in there. The Superman movie, the shit get boring, throw the dog in there. Like, that's what they did. That's exactly what they did. Man, please. I just don't fucking fuckity fuck.
But if you pay attention, Rick, this is his brother's super villain origin story, because now he found out Peacemaker killed his brother.
Yeah,
and he's still alive. So he's gonna go back and chase him, because only him, his brother Peacemaker, and his dad had the access code. So their world won't be able to chase Peacemaker, so he is. I think that's what's going to happen last episode. He's probably going to try to get at him and try, end that nigga.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully end this show as well. So.
Wait, you didn't like the Vigilantes? I like when they were teaming up to clap them police officers. That shit was fire.
No, I didn't like it. Unfortunately, I didn't. Sorry. I rather.
Damn.
Yeah, I did.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, I mean, one day we'll get it right. We can't all be Supercell. Can I get some more off right now? Yeah, go ahead.
Levon was supposed to put Spartacus on there, but Levon didn't do it.
Well, you know what? Listen, I didn't see anything about Spartacus. Let's come back
for this week. Hold
on. We'll start Spartacus.
No links and articles.
All right. Well, I've seen no links, no articles. We're going to start Spartacus this week, because with these two shows right here, I'm just bored, brother. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Oh my god!
I bet y'all $5 when we do this show on Monday, y'all gonna hear Rick scream from the time he started talking about it.
Yes.
He gonna say heavies about 22 times.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to go. I wonder.
3, we may not even be able to talk.
All right,
Rick gonna keep talking about heavy.
First 3 episodes. We gotta watch the first 3 episodes. yeah, buddy. First 3 episodes of Spartacus. All right. So that being said, my central air just went off. That means the house is cooler, and I want you guys to have a good night. Yep, I'm up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came through on the panel, as well as the chat. Can't do the show without you. Don't forget, Friday is the arcade, and Sunday somebody's gonna win $100. Who was part of this football pool? Because
I know I ain't winning. I got everything.
I put the $50 because Big Money put money in last week, and I put money in, and I won, but I didn't take the money. I said I'll put it back into the. Now listen, if I win this week, I might tell y'all to go fuck yourselves. Well, why do I have to keep putting the money back in? But I might. It gets funner, I guess. You like, oh, now the pot's $150 or whatever. I think that's cool. So we'll see what happens. Y'all have a good night. I get a chance to watch wrestling and go hang out with the kids. So we'll talk to y'all again on Friday. Y'all have a good night.
Hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button.
Hey, didn't you say you wasn't watching wrestling no more? Didn't you?